Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Okay, today I got a very special guest and I'm super excited to introduce you. I can't wait to meet her. I've heard she's super cool. So today, we are bringing in the one, the only, I'm assuming, Ezra Scarlet. It's Erza Scarlet. What is this? You introduced me on your own show and you can't even get my name right? Oh, that's what I said, wasn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's... whatever. Thank you for introducing me, I guess. Hey, no problem. So what's up, Ezra? It's Erza. Oh, right. Erza. What's up? I hear you're from, some super cool world where you have, magic and stuff, right? That's so cool. I can't even imagine what that would be like. I mean, yes, we do have magic, but you have devil fruits and stuff like that that give you magical powers. I mean, it's really not that much different, I suppose. You still have different abilities that you wouldn't have if you didn't have your devil fruits, but the thing is with our world is that anybody can learn magic for the most part. You just have to work at it. Yeah, and you have swords and stuff, right? You're like Zoro, where you can have all sorts of cool swords attacking people. That's true. I do have a number of different requips that I can change into for any kind of situation. Whatever the best outfit for the situation is, then that's what works. So I felt this was a formal event, so I figured that this would be an appropriate style for today. That's super cool. I mean, that's great and all, but could we maybe at least see one of your outfits before we get going on the game? I'm so excited to see them. I've been waiting for a while. Of course. That's not a problem at all. I can show you a couple of my favorite armors if you'd like. Yeah, that would be awesome. I can't wait. Well, you're lucky since I am the fastest at requipping in the entire world, so I can give you a little bit of a show before we get started. This requip is my purgatory armor. It's one of my most powerful requips that I have. This one, requip, is my black wing armor. Whoa, that's so cool. Can you fly with that? For brief periods of time, yes. It doesn't give me the ability to just fly indefinitely, but I can fly for short bouts of time. I hear because of your brothers that fire is a very big part of your family, so I feel like you may be interested in my next armor, the Flame Empress armor. Whoa, really? Yes, I can't wait! Show me! Requip! This is my Flame Empress armor. Imbues me with the might of a dragon. Whoa, that's so cool! You are amazing! I freaking love this! Since you like the idea of having multiple swords as well, like Zoro, this is one of my most popular armors. Requip! This is Heaven's Wheel. I can summon as many swords as I would like with this, and attack with them all at the same time. Whoa! Even Zoro can't do that! That's so cool! You and Zoro should train together sometime. That would be super cool. I would be very interested to see how strong he is, actually. I would definitely not be opposed to that someday. Is that your strongest armor that you have? Although I use this one probably the most, that is not my strongest armor. If you would like to see my strongest armor, I can't deny you that. Requip! This is my Armadura Fairy armor. It is the strongest armor in my arsenal. It gives me the ability to harness torrents of pure energy, supercharging sets of intricately designed swords. Whoa! You're amazing, Erza! Can you join my crew? I would love to, but... Requip. Although I do appreciate the offer, my friends at the Fairy Tale Guild need me. I couldn't leave them. They've been there for me my entire life. Fairy Tale is my home. Although I'm sure we would have some very interesting adventures, I feel like you may be a more chaotic version of Natsu. I don't know who Natsu is very well, but I'd like to meet him. I think that would be cool. Well, thanks for showing us, Erza. That was super cool. So, today, what I brought you here for is so that we can play a game called Would You Rather? That seems simple enough. What all does it entail? So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'll give you two different questions, and you get to decide which one you'd prefer. It's pretty straightforward. Sounds simple enough to me. All right, let's go. Ask your first question. Man, you're really serious. You're kind of like a combination of Zoro and Nami. I wonder what a combination of Zoro and Nami would look like. That's kind of a terrifying thought. I may have to meet this Nami as well. If she's similar to me, I feel like we might get along. Yeah, probably. Maybe don't have any money around her. Just saying. What was that, Luffy? Nothing, Nami. I forgot you were there. Yeah, Nami's backstage, so you can probably meet her after. But anyways, on to the first question. Would you rather have a foot in place of your hand or have a single eye in the middle of your forehead? Well, I must say these questions are a little bit more interesting than I was expecting, but all right, let's do this. A foot in place of my hand. I mean, although I do have magic, I feel like it would be very difficult to wield my swords if I had a foot there instead. Although a single eye in the middle of my forehead may look a little different, I don't see how there would be much downside in any real aspect other than looks. And if I was very paranoid about it, I could just have my bangs cover it. Wouldn't be that big of a deal, but having a third eye, I would be curious how the depth perception would be in that sense. Yeah, that's exactly what I was, thinking. I think I would have to go with that one, though. I don't really see many downsides to that, and having a third eye might be a benefit in a way as well. Although I would prefer if I could have an extra eye to have it so that I could see behind me, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. I mean, I have to agree with you, I think. Although having another foot to kick with would be pretty cool. I wouldn't be able to punch anything if I had a foot instead of my hand. And I already have 2 legs that I can kick with, so hey, if I could have another eye, I could like watch over here while I'm watching over here and over here. That would be super cool. I'm not quite sure that that's how that works. That would be so awesome. I could see so many things at once. That's absolutely what I'm gonna go with. I mean, sure. All right then. All right. First question down. I like your thinking, Erza. All right. Next question. Would you rather be haunted by a ghost capable of making you have the most horrific visions of your whole life? Oh, your whole life, not of your whole life, just scary shit. Or have nothing happen to you, but at the end of your life, ants kill you by eating you alive? Ugh. Well, this just took a much more dark turn all of a sudden, didn't it? Although, I must say, being killed and eaten alive by ants is not at all a pleasant thought. Ugh. I hate the thought of that. That sounds awful. Although being haunted by a ghost, obviously telling you horrific visions your entire life, does automatically seem like an awful way to live, considering the other one is at the end of your life, so even though it's a disgusting thought, it's not really affecting you much once you're dead. I feel like with all of the things that I've been through in my life, there couldn't be much more horrific visions that a ghost could be showing me. And as I've learned through my entire life, that everything that doesn't kill you just continues to make you stronger. Yeah, I like your thinking. We're on the same wavelength. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's a little terrifying, actually. But anyways, although it would be horrible at first, I feel like the longer that you put up with it, it couldn't really get much worse. It's only going to make it so that you're not scared all the time, which would in fact make you a stronger warrior. So, although it does sound awful to have to live horrific visions your entire life, I think that that would be beneficial in a way. I think I would have to go with that one. Hey, that makes sense. I like your thinking. I mean, I was thinking that, it's at the end of your life. But I kind of hate the idea of after my whole life being killed by ants. If I'm gonna go out, I want to go out by something a heck of a lot cooler than being killed by ants. After everybody I've fought in my life, to lose to a bunch of ants would just be depressing. Besides, I'm not really scared of a whole lot, so I think the visions wouldn't be that bad at all. I mean, if I can deal with Nami, I'm good. Luffy! uh, see what I mean? Just you wait until you're done out there. So we don't have to end this anytime soon, right? I must say I can kind of understand this Nami seems a little bit aggressive, but I kind of respect it. Yeah, Nami's great. She beats me up a lot, but she's pretty awesome. She's a super awesome navigator. Interesting. You must have quite the colorful crew. I sure do. What about you? You must have a pretty cool group of people too if you don't want to come join my crew because of them. That would be one way of putting it, for sure. Natsu and Gray are, from what I hear, probably very similar to your Zoro and Sanji. They're constantly at odds and fighting all of the time, although both of them are incredibly strong. Although they're a little bit childish at times, you always know that you can count on them if you need them. Hey, that does sound just like Zoro and Sanji. Zoro and Sanji could kick anybody's ass. Lucy's also a wonderful companion. She may seem scared a lot, but she also would have anybody's back. She's a lot stronger than she gives herself credit for. Hey, that sounds like Nami. She's the exact same way. Really? There are quite a few parallels between our crew, isn't there? Yeah, it sounds like it. Then there's Gajiel, who, although he seems very dark and brooding all the time, has a lot softer spot than he'd let you know. He started off as our enemy, but he ended up becoming part of our crew, and I don't know what we would do without him anymore. Hey, Frankie was our enemy when we first met him, too. I don't know if you'd call him dark and brooding. He's pretty loud and crazy, but he started off as an enemy, too. But after, we kicked his crew's ass, they, had a change of heart, so that was good. That actually sounds very similar. And then, of course, there's Wendy, the youngest member of our crew. She's adorable, but she is also incredibly strong and a major part of our crew. She can heal, which is a magic that is very, very, very rare nowadays. She's one of the only people that can still access that type of magic. And she's such an incredible part of our crew. Hey, that's like Chopper. Chopper's tiny and adorable, but he is also our doctor. Man, our crews are so much alike, it's crazy. We need to get together sometime. I feel like that would be quite chaotic, but I also think that would be a lot of fun. We absolutely should do that. I would love for you to meet the rest of my group. Yeah! All right. Well, let's continue. Would you rather be unable to swim or be unable to ride a bike? Oh, this is easy. Well, for me, I don't really bike. I walk most of the time or use a carriage. So being unable to swim would be definitely much more of a hindrance to me. It's not like I need to swim all the time, but I do enjoy a swim once now and then. And if I absolutely need to go in the water for something as well, it would be very difficult to be unable to swim. So I definitely much rather be unable to ride a bike than to swim. That one is quite easy, actually. Well, for me, it's the total opposite. You ride a bike? No, but I can't swim already, so... What do you mean? You just never learned? No, that's part of the devil fruits. Really? So these devil fruits, although they give you magical abilities, they also come with a catch, I see. Yeah, it makes it so that I can't swim. But wait, aren't you a pirate? How are you a pirate that's unable to swim? That seems completely reckless. I mean, I get told that a lot, but turns out there's a lot of pirates that can't swim either, so I'm a lot stronger than I used to be now, though, so the seawater doesn't bother me quite as bad, so it's not that big of a deal. It kind of sucked when I was little, though, but oh well. That's what I got awesome crewmates like Sanji and Zoro for, so if I do fall in the water, they just come and save me. They're kind of awesome like that. Do you fall in the water frequently? I mean, yeah. It does happen quite a bit. I like to sit on the very front of the ship and we play around a lot and stuff, so sometimes I kind of fall in, but, That's okay, I got a great crew, so... That seems completely irresponsible. Why would you do that, putting your crew at risk having to come in and save you because you couldn't be bothered to pay more attention? Or to be a little bit more responsible? Are you not the captain? Man, you sound just like Nami. Nah, it's cool. They don't mind at all. Have you ever asked them about that? I mean, no, but they're pretty awesome, so I'm sure it's fine. If you say so. I feel like you might get a different response, though, if you were to ask them personally. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it'd be fine, though. Just don't even try. Trust me. It's just not worth it. All right then. Moving on. Would you rather go to paradise or be reincarnated and have an easier life? Huh. Well, that's definitely an interesting question. On a surface level, it seems like it could be an easy choice, but going to paradise would be incredible. Being reincarnated and having an easier life does seem like a wonderful idea, but it doesn't make this life any easier. It doesn't make any of the struggles that I've fought for my entire life worth anything. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Being reincarnated means that I've died and I've moved on to another life, which I don't think I'm exactly ready to do at any point right now. I've worked hard my entire life to be able to keep myself, my friends, everybody safe and protected. I wouldn't want to give that up just to have an easier life. Although my life may not have been easy in any aspect, I wouldn't trade it for anything because it's created the person that I am today. Yeah, I like your attitude. Going to paradise, though, that seems like a wonderful idea. That is a reward for everything that I've accomplished in my life, everything that I've fought for. Paradise would include my friends, which would mean that everyone that I care for, would be able to enjoy their life now as it is. Plus, it would be nice to be able to lay out on the beach in paradise and enjoy the sun and the waves. I might have to go on a vacation after this. I mean, we get to enjoy the sun and the waves all the time. Just come with us. You know, that is a very good point. Suddenly being on a pirate ship doesn't seem like that bad of an idea, actually. You must get to see some incredible places. Yeah, we've been all over the place. There's been some crazy places we've been to. We've been to the sky, even. The sky? Yeah! We got to go fly around in the clouds. Wow, that does sound incredible. That's something that I've never even had the chance to do. That's why you need to come with us. Come join my crew. I know you're making it a very tempting offer, but like I said, my friends are too important to me, and so is the Fairy Tale Guild. Okay, I get it. I do agree with you, though. Being reincarnated and everything, whatever that means, I guess that means from what you said that you die, which kind of sounds kind of shitty to me. I don't really like that idea. Plus, what's the point of having an easier life? If I wanted an easier life, I just wouldn't have became a pirate. And what's the fun in that? I became a pirate for the adventure. I like to think that wherever the One Piece is, that's where paradise is. And that's exactly what I plan to do. So I don't think this question could be any easier. Because paradise is exactly where we're headed anyway. You know, you may be chaotic and crazy, but I do respect your thoughts. You're not quite as dumb as you seem to look. Thanks! Hey, wait a second. Someday we're gonna find that paradise and find the One Piece, and I'm gonna become king of the pirates! Why do you want to become the king of the pirates? You don't exactly strike me as the looting and plundering and total control kind of person. What the heck does that have to do with being king of the pirates? No, king of the pirates means that you're the most free. The most free? Yeah, that's all I want. I want to be the most free. And that's why I'm going to become king of the pirates and find the One Piece. You're quite the interesting person, you know that, Luffy? Thanks. That was a compliment, right? Yes, it was. Well then, thanks. You're not so bad yourself, Erza. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I got it wrong again. Ezra. Well, at least you're trying. Shall we do another one? Yeah, let's go. I'm a little confused about this one, but sure, let's go with it. What do you mean you're confused? Would you rather have a bigger butt or have bigger boobs? Um, what kind of question is that? I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of weird, but maybe you'll understand it a little bit better. That's completely, not exactly what I was expecting you to ask me. Why do you seem really upset about that? Your face is really red, too. Are you feeling okay? Do you need some water or anything? I'm fine. Do I have to answer this? I mean, it's part of the game, so if you don't answer it, you kind of lose, which, I don't know. I didn't know if you could actually win or lose at this, but I guess that's how, so if you want to lose, then go ahead. Then that'll mean that I win. Ugh, I hate that you have to put it that way. Of course, I'm not gonna just lose at a game like this. I don't think either of these need any more of an explanation. I think my body is just fine as it is. I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody's doubting that, are they? Well, no, but I suppose if I had to choose one, I would choose to have a bigger butt, since I feel like my boobs are already quite perfect as they are, although so is my butt, but I guess it could stand to be a little bit bigger. Having bigger boobs might just get in the way. Why am I even explaining this? I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty easy for me. I don't know why I would want to have bigger boobs. Because I'm kind of a guy, I don't have boobs, so I guess I go with a bigger butt too. So we agree. Wonder what I'd look like with a bigger butt. It just gives me a little more cushioning when I sit down, I think. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, see? I don't know why you got so upset about that one. That was such an easy question. You didn't even have to debate that one. Never mind. All right. Next question. Oh, would you rather get to spend the day with a loved one that's passed, or get to explore a day in the year 3001, whatever that is? That's quite the flip from the last question. Yeah, I thought so too. I'm assuming that what that means is a day in the future. Although being able to see what happened in the future would be interesting, to say the least. I feel like getting to spend a day with a loved one that has passed was something that I just cannot turn down. Being able to say all the things that you never got to say to them, or just spend a little bit extra time. I don't think that that can really be compared with just being able to see into the future. I think as hard as that would be, I think that would be wonderful to get just that little bit extra time. Yeah, I agree. It would be really, really hard, but I don't really care about seeing the future. Why do I care what happens down the road? I only care about what's happening right now. But if I got the chance to just spend one more day with Ace, let him know how much I appreciate him and everything that he did for me, I don't think that there's anything that would be worth more than that to me. Ace was my brother, and he risked his life to save me. I'd love the chance to be able to tell him how much he meant to me. I don't think there'd be anything that would be worth more than that to me. Screw the future. You know, that's a lot deeper than I was expecting from you. I'm very sorry. I agree that I think that that would be a wonderful use of time. But hey, you know what though? Ace wouldn't want me to be sad, so I'm gonna be strong for him. This question got a little depressing, so sorry about that, guys. Let's do one more, because we don't want to end on that note, I don't think. Okay, nice simple one for the last one. All right, let me hear it. Would you rather go snorkeling on a reef or camping by a lake? Interesting. It's a nice, laid-back, easy question now. I agree. I think this is a perfect one to end on. That is a tough question, though. Camping by a lake does seem wonderful. Although, I would love to see the coral reefs. I think that would be just absolutely wonderful. It'd be beautiful out there. I feel like camping by a lake is something you could do whenever, but snorkeling on a reef is Something that you only get to do once in a while, or maybe once in a lifetime. I'd love to see all the colors, and I think it would just be absolutely beautiful. I think I would have to go with that one. Hey, that's totally fair. I don't know if I can pick that one because I can't swim, but if I can, that's totally what I would choose as well. We go camping by lakes all the time. Well, by the ocean, I guess. We go from island to island. We're always on the water, so whenever we're not, we're camping, so it's not like that's really anything new to me, but snorkeling in the reefs would be super cool. Plus, I never get to swim, so that would be even better. So I think that would be an awesome thing to be able to do. I would love that. Just be able to swim in there would be cool, but to go snorkeling would be awesome. Hey, look at that, we agree again. I'm not quite sure how to feel with how many times we've agreed on this, but I'm just fine with that. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad. I'm so glad you came to hang out today, Erza. This was a lot of fun. You even got my name right. Oh, cool. So, Erza, we spent a lot of time together today. We've answered lots of important questions and all sorts of stuff, right? Yes, where are you going with this? So come join my crew! We've had so much fun! We could have more fun if you join my crew! You make it harder and harder to say no every time. You can bring all your friends from Fairy Tale! How about this? I won't travel on the ship with you, because I can't leave my friends and my guild. But maybe we'll come back to visit sometime. Yeah, you can become an honorary member. I think you mean honorary. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it's honorary. That's different than what you just said. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I don't know why I keep arguing this. There's no point, is there? Nope. Just better to walk away. Noted. Well, I would love to become an honorary member of your crew, Luffy. Cool, you can be part of my grand fleet. Sure, that sounds wonderful. And yes, I'll have to bring my friends here to see you sometime. I'm sure they would love it. That sounds awesome, Erza. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Do you want to do the outro, Erza? Sure, that sounds like fun. Thank you so much to everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to gum smash that like button. All right? And don't forget to gum smash that like button and subscribe. Good job! You're a pro at this! And until next time, see ya! Why did I ask a question I didn't know the answer to? Since you like... Oh, what? It's like a combination of them. What the frick? It's pretty